Yo, what's up guys, this is Ascent King back with another video, and today's one's going to be a bit different. I'm just going to be talking about ground to air dribbles from ground to air dribbles using arrow left. So before we start this, I'm assuming that you already know how to control your car using arrow left or right, and if you don't, then some good YouTubers to watch would be Spook Luke, Baby Bones, Paps, others. You can just search up how to use arrow left on YouTube. But yeah, the training pack I'm going to be using is right here, Reset Shot number 4 air dribbles, made by Mr. Napkin. So yeah. Alright, so before we get into that, I just wanted to say that I have a Twitch now. I've started streaming twitch.tv Jester King. It'll be in the description and up on the screen if you want to check it out. I'll be streaming on there Saturdays, hopefully all Saturdays. But yeah, if you follow, you'll get notified when I'm streaming. So yeah, if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. And yeah, back to the video. So yeah, the first thing with ground to air dribbles is getting a good setup. You want to pop the ball a decent bit above your car, but not giving the ball too far away. So you want to keep it relatively close to your car, or it's going to get intercepted in higher ranks. So yeah, you want to practice that for a bit. Just like this, not too far, and high. Also another thing, you don't want the ball to be, you don't want to pop it directly above your car. So you want to be able to aerial forwards to make sure that you have good contact with the ball, instead of it being above your car, and then it's awkward. Alright. The second thing is the first touch after the setup. For that, what you can just do, if it's a straight setup like this, simple, just aerial up for the ball. Really focus on contact. You want to be hitting it on the underside back part of the ball. So the underside of the ball, but also the part that is facing towards you. So hard to explain. But think of the ball being divided into quadrants. You want to be hitting on that 4th quadrant for the first touch. So yeah. The follow-ups are the easy parts. You just want to make small adjustments. Still focusing on contact. I just got on, so yeah, I'm not that good at it right now. So yeah, keep focusing on contact, small adjustments until you score. Like I said, I'm assuming that you know how to control your car using arrow left, so that's that. And now I'm just going to talk about some mistakes that I made while trying to learn this. I found this harder than the wall to air dribbles, because the wall to air dribble you already have some height to work with. Whereas from the ground, you know, you're starting from the ground, it's a bit harder. First mistake I see is something like this. People are, you already have a straight setup. You don't really need to be excessively spinning for this first touch, and then you just make it harder for yourself. Like, you don't need to do that, and it just makes it more inconsistent. If you have a straight setup, all you need to do is fly straight at the ball. You don't really need to adjust or spin. You can if you're just trying to look cool, but you know, I'm not. I'm trying trying to have the highest possibility of scoring. So yeah, if just don't overcomplicate anything on this first touch. You really need to focus on contact on the first touch. It's like people doing this, just making it harder for yourself, giving yourself a bad setup. Second mistake is people mistiming the bounce or the setup. So something like this or something like this. You know, you're either a bit too early, a bit too late. It just gives yourself a harder time, bad setup. So what you want to do, what I did, is practice bounce dribbles. So yeah, just practice bounce dribbles. Learn to time the bounce with just learn to time the bounce and your touch. I'm pretty bad at it. So yeah, I still need to practice it. But like I said, I just got on, so yeah. And another thing I see, what I used to do is this. I used to jump, and because of the recoil, I'd basically get a terrible setup. The recoil would send my car in the direction I didn't want to go, and it just messed me up when you jump with bounce. So I'm still working on this, but what I found out is if you just wait like a split second after popping the ball up and jumping before you air roll, the effects of recoil will they won't last that long. So wait a split second and then just do the things that I mentioned before. First touch, follow-ups, etc, etc. So for the ones where you want to pop the ball up with a jump, wait a split second, aerial straight at the ball, focusing on contact in the fourth quadrant, and then you can just keep following it up until you score. I'm not good at these ones. Yeah, I don't really practice them, but yeah, I think that's how you do them. I say I think, well yeah, it is how you do them. But yeah, I just got on, so and yeah, the last step to doing these is just practice. You know, practice makes perfect. You know, it's pretty simple. You have to get in here and try it. You'll find out what you're doing wrong for each try. For each time you mess up, you want to look at yourself from a third person perspective and think, what did I do wrong? And you want to correct that each time until you're making as little mistakes as possible. But yeah, it's going to take some time. You need to just practice, and yeah, good luck.